Hey, party people! Welcome once again to the Party of One podcast, the RPG podcast built for two. I am your host, as always, Jeff Stormer. This week I am joined by singer and voice actor Aaron Catano for a game of Dungeon Crawl Classics. DCC is an old-school D&D hack designed specifically to go gonzo. Death is ever present, the gods are often fickle and violent, and magic is dangerous and often comes at a terrible cost. Specifically, we are playing a Dungeon Crawl Classics Level 0 adventure, which the game calls The Funnel, because each player puts in 4 to 12 PCs and gets out 1 or 2 alive. Level 0 PCs are far from heroes. They are farmers, cut purses, ditch diggers, and grave diggers, desperate to survive in a world that's out to kill them. It's bleak, it's wild, and I love it. Now, speaking of magic, I should say we didn't use all the rules for Dungeon Crawl Classics. Spellcasting in Dungeon Crawl Classics is bonkers, and involves rolling on a separate table for every spell that you cast to get crazy results like suddenly you have a chicken head, or when you try to cast Magic Missile, 6 zombies come from the earth and drag you to your death. I love these rules, but I just plumb forgot to use them in play, so. But if you buy the game, which you should, linked in the show notes, you'll see that, and it's the coolest. One last note about character names. If you notice in the episode, some of the characters have unusual names for fantasy characters. That's because Aaron chose to make every character's name reference to some old in-joke between the two of us. It's silly and random, but I kind of love it at the same time. So I hope that you can tell how much I enjoy it in the episode itself. Now, rather than let me ramble on any further, and I could, because this game's amazing, let me throw it over to me in the past so he can get started with the show. Take it past me.
Hey. My guest this week is Aaron Catano, one of my oldest friends in the world. Aaron, how you doing, buddy?
I am doing great. Fabulously excited.
I am super excited. Aaron, how long have we been playing tabletop games together?
Oh, God. You're the one who You dragged me into... Not dragged me. You willingly pulled me into
a little bit of dragging.
Yeah, into Dungeon Fantasy. God, we were probably like 18. It's been like
something like that, yeah.
But yeah.
We are playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. It is an old-school D&D Gonzo-style hack. Specifically, we are playing a Level 0 adventure, which is affectionately called The Funnel. It is called that because you put a lot of pieces in and one comes out. So I'm going to explain a little bit of the background of this particular adventure, and then we'll meet your characters. Sound good?
Yes, that is perfect.
Okay. So the background here is, this is a story of 2 towns, the trading post of Edselfritz and the dwarven mining colony of Dunhaven. They previously have had a very good relationship. Dunhaven mines gems and stuff. The dwarves there, they give them to the people of Edselfritz. They sell them. They give them back to the dwarves in exchange. Like they take the money they've raised, they buy supplies, they give them back to the dwarves. They've had a very good arrangement for many, many years. A few months ago, the dwarves stopped showing up. It's assumed that they're dead, because why else would they just stop coming?
Yeah.
So Edselfritz, their economy dried up. Adventurers stopped coming by. So they've had to round up whoever could make the 2-day trip to the gates of Dunhaven, this mining community.
Yeah.
And these like dozen or so plus people have set up a small camp outside of the doorway to the town of Dunhaven.
Perfect.
These are your characters.
Oh, baby.
There's been an agreement made to go about 4 at a time. So let me ask you, so the way that this works is you're going to be controlling 4 characters at a time. They are level 0. They are very weak.
Yes, they are.
And a lot of them are going to die.
And they are sad and pathetic.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great.
All right.
I don't know if you can tell how excited I am for this, but this is going to be great.
I can smell the blood in the water already.
Yeah. So like I said, you're going to be controlling 4 characters. So why don't you real briefly just go over like the names and backgrounds, occupations of the 4 players you're going to be taking into the dungeon first.
Perfect. Let's do it. First is the Gambler. He's a dwarven blacksmith, and he is accompanied by his 3 companions, Lucky and Wild, and Bamferino, whose jobs are... They are cobblers, woodcutters, and ditch digger.
Yeah, they're all gonna die. It's gonna be great.
No,
I mean, I don't want to kill any of these characters, but they're all gonna die.
Bamferino, Lucky and Wild, and the Gambler, I'm telling you, they're gonna plow through this thing and survive to the very end. I put so much work into these people, surprisingly. As much as I could, and just knowing that they're gonna die is, God, it's like raising a flock of pigeons and just balling them up into your hand and crushing them one by one. All right. The second group is Rifle Sama, accompanied by Avery Gray, Ashley Fask, and Tommy C. Rifle Sama is a farmer, as is Avery Gray and Tommy C. And teen sensation Ashley Fask, a former D&D character of mine, is a halfling vagrant. The last group is Kudgy, the legendary former bard, Ross Ravenkamp, Justice Judicator, and Milo Malvis, and their jobs are Wizard Apprentice, Baker, Dwarven Herder, and Gravedigger.
Baker. Baker is my favorite.
Easy Baker. He has a pound of flour as his trade good.
Yeah, they all have trade goods, which I think will probably come up in play, but like, I know that the Gravedigger just has a pound of grave dirt.
Yeah, he has a pound of fine dirt.
Fine dirt, I'm sorry.
Please, it is the finest grain.
You're right.
I will think.
I undersold the quality of the dirt. You're right. That was on me.
Bamferino is going to make it using that fine dirt. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Okay. So we begin just inside of the dungeon door. It is a room about 50 feet by 30 feet, a rectangular room. It was once a very ornate foyer. There are these statues of dwarves. And I should say, I should restate your objectives here. If you can figure out what happened to the dwarves, the people of Etzelfritz would be very appreciative. If they are dead, like they suspect, anything that you can bring back of value, because this will be like the last plunder of whatever remains they have, will at least keep your town afloat for some pitiful long time.
So they sent quite possibly the worst and shittiest people to get the job done.
They sent literally who they had. Anybody that could make that trip. Here's what I want you to keep in mind. The people back in Etzelfritz are worse than the people that are here.
Oh dear God! Okay, so basically it's an elderly community and we send everyone's grandchildren out to be slaughtered. Would you mind going out to the dungeon? But Grandma, it's like super dangerous. Hey, come on, we need to revitalize the town. I'm a baker, for Christ's sake, I'm gonna die. You're basically sending me to my grave.
Yeah, good, so we're on the same page.
Yeah.
So you, the four of you, the Gambler, Lucky Wild, and Bamferino, enter into the dungeon. And what was once a grand foyer welcoming outsiders and bidding farewell to dwarven travelers is in ruin. These ornate statues have been knocked over and are covered in dust. Columns and finery have been smashed all around. And the thing that jumps immediately to your attention is there are 3 dwarven corpses on the floor. With their bodies slashed open, and bloody sigils are smeared all around the room.
All right. Bamferino, as a gravedigger, I know will definitely feel the need to approach them.
Okay.
And he's going to invest. He's had his fair share of corpses.
Sure.
So he's going to go and, I guess, do I have to roll an investigation?
Yeah. Make me an intelligence or wisdom roll, whichever is higher. And you can roll twice, because the way that occupations work, I can't find the exact rule in the rulebook, and if it's not in the rulebook, I'm just going to say it is right now, is instead of having concrete skills, your character's occupation gives them a certain degree of things that they can roll twice on and take the higher result. So because you justified it with Bamferino's background, roll twice and take the higher result to see if you can understand what happened, what this whole situation with the bodies.
All right. Well, his intelligence is 11, gives him a lovely +0. So let's go. A 2. Good job, Bamf. And an 18. Hell yeah.
All right.
He's combing those. Yeah, his eyes literally glow as he stands in like a DBZ stance and scans these bodies like,
He's got like a Sherlock Holmes pipe, and he's just like going to town on it. Like, well, you see what happened to these bodies? This is clearly a mystical ritual. Specifically, Bamfrino knows because of his knowledge of like burial rituals, being around people that perform rituals. He knows that this is an old dwarven ritual. Old Dwarven, also known as Mad Dwarven, because before the dwarves discovered science, they believed in some heinous things.
Okay.
So this is an old Mad Dwarven ritual of zombification.
Oh God in heaven.
That specifically, I should ask you, what time did the group first enter into the dungeon?
Well, I'm going to say that we were up at dawn because all of our grandmothers kissed us goodbye as they woke up and we sent us on our way. So I'm going to say dawn. It's like the sun is just rising.
Great. Fabulous. So what Bamfrino knows, and this is very helpful, is that this ritual requires the light of the moon to really like...
Oh, thank fucking God. Oh, thank fucking God.
So for now, these are just corpses. However,
do they have anything on them? Like, are these like armored or something? Because I know I won't have any like specialization.
They're just like dwarven commoners, so they're wearing the same kind of shitty tunics that you're wearing.
God damn it. Okay. I'm just reaching for straws.
Sure, no, I understand completely. No, you're playing the game right by literally being paranoid and trying to take every advantage you can get.
I'm sitting on my bed sweating. Like, I don't want them to die.
So you have these corpses that you know are going to, at the light of the moon, turn into zombies.
Okay.
Unless you can figure out a way to not have that happen.
Okay, so the gambler is a dwarven blacksmith.
Okay.
Does he have any knowledge of this? I guess that's another intelligence roll or something.
Yeah, make me another intelligence roll. Roll it twice, take the higher result.
All right, so the gambler is intelligence +0. Hell yeah, let's go. You're 17 and 3. Oh, fuck, they're so smart. My babies are so smart.
Yeah, he actually, he does. He does. There's, the dwarf, there's an old dwarven...
Sailor shanty?
Basically. Yeah, there's an old dwarven sailor shanty that is, passed around, and... You know how, like, the poem Ashes to Ashes is actually morbid as fuck?
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing, where it's something that, like, a lot of dwarven kids will chant, without... And then it's only in, like, adulthood where a select few of them will think back and be like, wow, that was a horrific poem.
Yeah.
So the poem that he knows is, to bring a zombie to your side, give taste of grave that's been denied.
Fuck. Well, I think Bamfrino, after hearing this, is immediately going to spread his fine dirt over the corpses and give them the proper burial they deserve.
All right. So at the moment, nothing happens.
Shit. All right. I think I want to move forward. I want to move on. Then, is there another room?
Okay.
Yeah.
There are four exits to the room. And also, make me a wisdom roll for your dwarf.
Okay.
Roll twice, take the higher result.
Right, let's go.
There are doors to the east and west.
Okay.
And then there are open hallways to the north and south.
Got an 11.
Okay. Yeah, there are 4 doorways.
I'm going to go west.
Okay.
Gotta Lucky and Wild give each other a high five because they got a tingling in the belly. The west is the way, the safest way. So
you open the door... And it jams for a second and opens with a massive creak. And you're greeted by the overwhelming smell of pollen. If you weren't allergic to pollen, you are a little bit right now, just because of how much there is that hits you in the face.
Everyone's crying. All right.
You're greeted by a garden, a small but like spacious garden. So it's about 10 feet wide, in front of you, and then it stretches maybe 30 feet in both directions to your sides. Make sense?
Yes. What kind of plants? Just flowers?
Yeah, like decorative flowers. So like this is a show garden, but they've all just overgrown and are just covered with creeping vines and weeds.
Okay. Um, is is there another door in the room? Okay.
No, there's no other door in this
Oh
room.
Christ. Okay. Um, I'm gonna, I guess, investigator spot. Is there spot investigating this? Same thing? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just roll a wisdom roll, yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's get that popping.
And do any of your characters' backgrounds give them knowledge into like botany or anything like that?
Lucky is a woodcutter, so he spent his fair share of time in the woods. But I don't know about botany. I mean, he's just a burly lumberjack, I guess. Who
I'll give him.
trees.
I'll give him this. I'll give him this.
All right. I mean, the motherfucker rolled a 19.
Yeah. So you really didn't even need it, but
No. Lucky just kind of like, once again, him and Wild. He just hugs Wild and like just gets inspired.
they're just fist bumps, man.
Yeah, all day, passenger seat.
Is it Monster Mash? Is that the forearm thing?
What?
What do you call like the thing where they hit forearms?
I don't know, but I kind of want to call it like the Mark McGuire Buff Bagwell body bump, like the I don't know.
We'll call him. Yeah. Then you guys do the Mark McGuire Buff Bagwell buddy bump. He's like picking flowers up. What I'm gonna say is it's almost entirely like show plants, like I said, or just weeds at this point.
Okay.
However, you do cut away a like a grove of weeds to find a small cropping of a healing herb
Okay.
that if ground up just right can be turned into a healing salve that can recover 1d4 hit
Oh
points.
God, yes.
However, it would require like essentially a crafting roll before you could use them.
Oh God. Okay. Perfect. So I got my. What's the name of it? Yeah.
The Catalina. It's a Catalina plant.
The old Catalina. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So I got some Catalina. Perfect. All right. Can I leave this room?
Yes.
Right,
Yes. You can go back the way you came into the main hall.
I'm going.
And then, like I said, there are open hallways to the north and south, and a doorway to the east.
I'm gonna go in the doorway to the east.
Okay.
I'm having good luck with these doorways.
This one is a thick stone doorway that that like all four of you have to get against and like shove because it hasn't moved in so long.
If I put my ear against it, do I hear anything?
In fact, let me find out.
Okay. They're gonna make it. They are. This is it, Jeff. Like, I foiled your plans. Lucky and Wild can't be stopped, dude. Neither can. Farino is a legendary baseball player.
Bamfarino is a legendary baseball player.
Based on a thrift store t-shirt.
Yeah, we found this t-shirt at the thrift store, and it said Bamfarino on it. I think we bought it on the spot.
Yeah, and we crafted an elaborate story of a young Latino boy named the Great Bamfarino, who, well, it's basically a film based on the legend of the Bamfarino, which is true in some circles of the Mount Holly lore. Yeah, where he rose to the occasion. And
wasn't it? It was the Bada Booms. That was the name of the baseball team.
Holy motherfuck. It was the Bada Booms. And Bamfarino, he hit the game-winning grand slam that ended up paying for his mother's cancer research and treatment.
Yeah, it was a really beautiful story.
Anyway.
Yeah, you do hear something.
Okay, what?
Let me see exactly what you hear. Actually, make me a wisdom roll to see what you hear.
All right. I'm going to go with, God, all of them have +0, so let's do this. I have 13.
Any of them have a background that might be help?
I mean, I got a blacksmith, a cobbler, a woodcutter, and a ditch digger.
So no.
No, they're useless.
Okay. You hear shuffling on the other side. Like I said, it's a big stone door, so you don't hear much, but you hear some shuffling on the other side of the door.
All right, I'm not going to open this one because I have a feeling some kind of zombie or skeleton is just going to impale all four of them like a shish kebab. Like at the same time. So I'm going to go with the pathway to the south.
Okay.
Shuffling.
Roll something real quick before I do that.
Shuffling behind the door. Like I would go behind there. Lucky and Wild have escaped the police hundreds of times in their car. You think they're going to fall for that one?
They might, and you never know. You never know.
Maybe there's some treasure back there that's just a shuffling, Lucky. I don't know. Wow.
Okay, so you go to the doorway. You go to the doorway to the south, It's like a 10-foot entryway that leads into another long room about 30 feet wide and 50 feet long.
Okay.
And this room is...
It's pretty big.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Oh, Christ almighty.
So, the room is a mead hall. You see the long table, and, like, beer steins are sort of around, and there's a big fireplace in one corner. Like a
Is it lit?
It is. There are embers burning in it. It's like a potbelly stove, and you can see through the grating, like, the fire on the inside.
Okay.
It's largely... Now, however, you can tell that it used to be a mead hall, but now it seems lined, like there are just stacks of books, like grimoires and textbooks and things, like scrolls that are like scrolls unfurled and have knives stabbed in them and all sorts of like study stuff. It's been converted into some sort of massive study.
Yeah, to some sort of like cram session for bros. Like
Yeah.
Dungeon bros.
Dungeon Bros.
Well, fuck this scroll, man. Stab. All right, so everybody's chilling.
Dungeon Bros is the name of the Party of One discussion podcast that happens after.
Where we all reflect on our decisions.
Yeah,
Dungeon
we just
Bros.
talk about it.
Coming May 2016. Dungeon Bros. Join us.
So, make me a dexterity check using the highest dexterity in the group.
Oh, hell yeah. Wild's got a plus mother effing 1. Let's go.
All right.
Got an 8. Uh-oh.
All right. So did you say it was lucky or wild?
That was definitely wild.
Wild, like, he puts his hand across everyone else's chest, and he's like, I got this. Takes one step, slips on a beer stein, and, like, hits the ground. Clambers to his feet, just in time for the 3 dwarves sitting at a table to look up at you. And each all reach for, like, ceremonial knives.
I didn't even see them. I didn't even see them.
Yeah, no, you see them now. So like, you're not caught by surprise. It's just you weren't able to like get the jump on them, so to speak.
Okay.
They reach for knives. They're wearing these tattered, almost like flax robes.
Okay.
Like potato sack robes almost, but they're like done up like sacrament.
We got cult dwarf bros. We got skull and bones. All right, then we're rolling it. Let's do this initiative, Jeff.
All right. Roll me each of their dexterity.
Okay, no problem. 8 is the gambler is 8.
Okay, let me write that down.
And all right, wild. God, wild at 18. Let's go. Got high hopes he's gonna make it, even if he did slip on the old banana peels. Lucky, I got a 12.
Okay.
And the great Bamfarino. Oh Christ, your agility is terrible. Got a 2.
Bamf got a 2.
Okay. The not so great Bamfarino.
Okay. So first up is Wild. What's Wild gonna do here?
Wild is how far are they away from me?
Yeah, currently they are. I'm gonna look at the map. They are, I'd say, about 30, 40 feet, so they'll be there. It'll take them a turn or so to catch up to where you guys are.
All right. How far away these scrolls that are pinned to the wall with ceremonial daggers?
They're kind of around. You could get to one, like, on your turn and have time to, like, grab it.
Okay, are they zombies?
The dwarves?
Yeah, are they just
No, they are just plain-ass dwarves.
All right, they're
which technically, I guess, answers the question of whether the dwarves are alive.
Yeah, I think, I think it does. All right, so...
But, it also raises many more questions.
It does. All right, so Wild, the meek cobbler, I'm gonna have him run to the ceremonial dagger and pull it off the scroll. Okay. And he's gonna pocket the scroll, too.
Okay, you grab the dagger. Are you gonna read over the scroll now, or are you going to...
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to need him to make...
An intelligence one?
No, I'm going to need him to make a willpower saving throw.
Okay. Okay, in this game...
Yes.
It told me that there are strength, agility, stamina, personality, intelligence, luck.
Okay. Hold on. I need to remember how saving throws work. Okay. So you have so you're going to roll 1d20 plus 0.
Of course.
You can add his personality to it if he has personality.
Great. Subtract -1.
Yeah, so you're rolling 1d20 minus 1.
Perfect. Fucking 17.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wild cannot be stopped,
Okay.
Jeff.
Yeah. So he reads the scroll and his eyes roll back in his head and he starts speaking in tongues. And suddenly, like, from the scroll there are like essentially ghosts come out of the scroll and start just screeching, and everyone is grabbing their head and screaming, and everyone is in agony.
Everyone, including the frat dwarves?
Everyone, including the frat dwarves.
Ooh, nice.
Three of these, like, smoke ghosts come rising out of the thingamabob.
Okay. All right, perfect. Are they on my side?
Like,
are they?
They circle Wild at first, but then they disperse in other directions. It seems like Wild is safe from their, like, as the summoner, he is safe from their call.
Hell yes. Is speaking still a free action this turn, or did I already do too much?
No, you can speak.
All right, I want to command them. Attack those frat dwarves! Even though I refuse to give any of these people actual character voices because they might not make it.
That's fair. Well, you try to make that command, but what comes out is just like a sea of mad gibbering. As the ghosts... Yeah, exactly. As the ghosts...
Sorry.
Two of them... One of them flies at one of the dwarves.
Yes.
He's going to make a saving throw. Okay. So one of them, it lets out a scream, and his eyes burst in his head. And eye juice and blood goes everywhere.
And I think Wild is terrified. Wild is a mere cobbler. So
blood is dripping from his ears. His beard is thick with froth and blood.
Holy shit.
Which makes it very frightening that, based on the dice that I rolled, the other two go for the gambler.
Oh, God in heaven. Oh, God, I accidentally summoned ghosts. All right.
So I need you to make one saving throw with a DC of a willpower saving throw, a DC of 14.
Okay. You said wisdom, so should I use like intelligence or something, or personality? All right. So
personality.
Gambler, right?
Wisdom, personality is subbed out by
So wisdom is personality. Stamina is wisdom. I mean, personality is wisdom. All right. D20 plus 1. Go. A 10.
Okay. Hold on
You
one
got
second.
No in order. No in order.
Okay. Yeah. The ghost, the gambler, and begin their scream, and his veins feel like they're about to burst as he takes 2 damage.
Oh, thank God. I was expecting blood pours from his anus. He reeks a liquid of pus and gore. Perfect. He survived. He lived. And he honestly says...
He's on the ground convulsing, but then they disperse and the ghosts are gone.
Perfect. Oh, thank
And he's still convulsing, but he's able to climb to his feet. So the next on the initiative is one of the dwarves.
Can the gambler get to his feet and just say, "No when to run"?
Yes. Yes.
That's okay. That's all I had to say. All right. Frat dwarf.
So he runs. He sees that the gambler is on the ground convulsing. He's going to run at him. He's not going to make it all the way. Okay. But he is babbling. He is babbling, "Blood for Zorthak! Blood for Zorthak!" As he is just running at him.
Shit.
So next is, I think the other 2 dwarves both go next.
Wait, is one dead? There are 4?
There are 4, yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Oh, wait, no, I think one of you... Yeah, no, Lucky goes next.
Okay, perfect. With his DC, his deck, he rolled a 12.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So, Lucky, how close is Lucky to the fireplace?
The fireplace is on the far side of the room. You'd have to make a run, but you could make it if you ran and then do something on his next turn.
They wouldn't get like an attack of opportunity, would they? Would I have to run past them?
No, not really.
And it's the only excuse me, it's the only fire in the room.
Yeah, it's in the corner, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go for
There
it.
is also in terms of entrances and exits, I'm going to explain those real quick as well.
Yeah.
On the side of the room that you're currently at, on the far eastern side, there's a stairway going down. In the far
No, I can't do
in
it.
the far west corner, there's the fireplace.
Yeah. Okay.
And then in the far east corner, there is a doorway leading east.
All right. I'm gonna make a. Oh Christ! What do you even do? No, Lucky cannot leave Wild behind. He refuses.
Okay.
So he's gonna make a break for the fireplace.
Okay. He makes a break for the fireplace. So next up are the dwarves. One of them is gonna make a dive as Lucky runs by.
No.
He rolls in 12. He rolls an 11.
Do they have ACs? Like, what is their armor class?
The armor class of the dwarves,
No, my boys. Like any of these
Oh,
pathetic shitlings.
10 plus their dexterity.
Okay. All right. So his AC is 9.
So he hits him for 4 damage.
Oh no! The first to go is Lucky.
Well, he's dying. He's not dead yet.
He's at -1.
He's dying.
All right. So he's what?
See if you
Stabbed
can-
or just tackled?
Stabbed. Like, he tackled him and has begun stabbing him.
Oh God! Wild has begun crying, and Lucky is just like, "Oh Jesus! Oh God!"
Yeah.
Great. That was a great turn.
So the other dwarf, the last dwarf, is going to... Let's see. Gambler is convulsed, has a guy running at him. Is going to run at Wild and not make it all the way.
Okay.
As Wild is speaking in tongues.
Now he's a goddamn summoner. All right. So, God, is it Banfarino's turn finally?
Yes.
All right. I think Banfarino is gonna. Shit. How many scrolls are stuck to the wall?
You'd have to make at this point to find one that would be legible. You would have to make like a I guess intelligence check.
Okay, so the corpse, the one with the bloody beard and blew out his eyes with the power of ghost.
Yeah,
How close is the great Banfarino to him?
you could get there this turn.
Oh, let's go. I want that ceremonial dagger.
Okay, so you get there and you pick up the dagger, and that's Bamf's turn.
All right.
We come back up to the top. Wild is now back on his feet. The spell has worn off. He sees his friend being stabbed to death in the corner.
Oh, you know, he's gonna. Will he get like a? If he's like, what is he straddling Lucky and just stabbing his brains out?
Yeah, screaming blood for Zorthak.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get some blood for Lucky, and I'm gonna run over there. And can I try to like coup de grace him, like slit his throat from behind or something?
I'm going to say you can roll. You have advantage for your attack, so you can roll twice and take the higher result.
Because I'm using it all as a dagger. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, God, there are attack rolls. Like, how does this even work? Like, what is the attack roll? Like, plus what for a train to 0, right?
Plus,
Probably
it is
0. Even though this has become a fucking bloodbath bar brawl.
It really has. They have
It really has.
plus 0.
Yeah, knew it. All right.
So you're
Wild's
rolling
gonna-
twice and taking the highest result.
Lucky! All right, we got a 7.
Okay. That was the highest result?
Oh, you know it, baby.
Okay, just making sure, because that's not high.
I know it's not.
Okay. So the dwarf that was running at the gambler makes it to the gambler and is going to make an attack.
No. Wait, what? I thought... Okay, so he just misses. He runs over to the guy stabbing Lucky and just whiffs.
Yeah.
Spins on his heels with a dagger in his hand, just twirls in a circle, and is like, "Oh Jesus, Lucky, no!"
He runs at him, and the dwarf, because he's screaming, "Lucky, no!" The dwarf stands up and, like, blocks his all with his ceremonial dagger, and the two of you have a surprisingly badass like dagger sword fight, considering that the two of you are schmucks.
Sparks are flying, veins are like wild. He's a cobbler. Like his forearms are pretty jacked.
They're pretty beefy.
Yeah, so like this looks really cool. I gotta say.
It looks very cool.
Yeah, thank you. And there's like smoke or like a dust flies out away from them when their daggers strike. Like the impact was so strong because, you know. There's
like a flash, and then there's just the shot of them holding daggers against each other.
Exactly.
Like you get the zoom out. Yeah, it's anime as fuck.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so the one is going to run at the gambler and make his attack.
Perfect.
He rolls a 17.
What? How? How does that even
No,
happen?
7. I read it wrong. It was a 7.
What's their armor class again?
10 plus their dexterity.
Oh, God, thank God I got a 9.
Okay. So he runs, and the gambler knows when to fold him and, like, ducks out of the way and runs to the side.
Gambler, he broke even. That's what he says as he makes his dodge.
All right.
All right.
Then is then Lucky. Lucky's gonna roll to stabilize his wounds so that he no longer further dies.
What is that again? God, I've never had anyone.
He did. He's stable.
Oh shit!
I just rolled it here. He's stable.
Hell yeah! So what am I at 0?
Like, you're -1. Yeah, you're at 0. So he's unconscious.
Right, KO'd. That's a good turn, Luck. He's gonna make it. I'm telling you, you can't stop these two.
So the wild dwarf sword fight continues.
A flurry of blows.
He rolls an 8.
That ain't gonna get it done. Wait, is it really my agility?
Yeah.
Holy shit! This motherfucker's armor class is 14.
What is his agility?
13.
Oh, it's 10 plus your agility bonus.
Oh, so it's 11.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I meant just the plus
it's all
1.
good.
11. He has made some. He's wearing shoe armor. His shirt is just made of fucking leather shoes, and then he's tough as nails.
Beautiful shoes.
Varying sizes and shapes, like pumps and heels and boots. Yeah. You hit a croc, and it bounces right off. That rubbery croc.
Okay.
Can't stop him.
So the final dwarf goes... Hold on, I have to remember what happened to where the final dwarf is at. He's running at Banff, I think, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so he's going to run at Banff and make his attack.
Okay.
He rolls a 6.
Well, that's going to do it.
Is it really?
Damn it. Yeah, my agility is -1. Wait, so it's 10 minus... Oh, 10 minus your modifier. No, that doesn't not do it.
It's a base of 10 plus or minus your modifier.
Banfarino's got corpse armor, and it's just covered in limbs.
Banfarino takes his, like, shovel, I think he has, and just...
You're goddamn right.
It's like the scene in The Mystery Men when he just twirls the shovel.
Oh, God. Look what you brought. You brought Mystery Men into this fantasy land. Now it can't leave.
It can't.
Now the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen has to show up, and I demand robot bugs.
They're coming. They are coming. Perfect. It's going to be great.
Right, so Banfarino, he spins that shit. Clank! Blocks that dagger.
All right. So it's now Banfarino's turn.
Hell yes. He's going to counterattack. You know, I haven't thrown a single attack yet. It's been like 2. Banfarino, as his shovel, which is a staff class, by the way, he's going to rear it back and just try to clobber him with I want to hit him with the edged part.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So their attack is what? Just a d20 plus 0?
Let's d20 plus their strength.
Just their strength plus 1. Banfarino, you're unstoppable. A 9.
All right. So he is stopped.
Damn it.
We go back up to Wild. We're back in this knife fight.
Oh, you're goddamn right. All right. Wild, God. His only trade good is a shoehorn, and I don't know how good that's going to do me right now, as I'm not trying to, like, help him get on his dwarf boots. So I'm just going to go, it's brawl. Hell yeah, right. Let's do it. No, there's no healing. Can I cast lay on hands on Lucky?
Right. You have that Catalina if you want to try to grind it up just right. But you're currently in a knife fight, so...
Yeah, fuck that. One does not run from a knife. No, you don't bring Catalina to a knife fight, Jeff.
You don't.
You brawl. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, Wild. Roll the 10.
That does he's blocking every shot.
Ting, 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 ting. All right.
And he's gonna come. No, this one's fighting. The next one's fighting the gambler,
Yeah.
and he rolls a 19.
No, he does not.
He does.
No.
He deals the gambler 5 damage.
Somewhere in the darkness. Yeah, gambler is now at -3.
All right.
So, what's the part of the song, Jeff, where they're on the train? He realizes he's dead.
Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler he broke even.
Yeah, and he says, "Looks like this time the gambler didn't break even."
And then the knife goes right in his gut.
Oh God! And he just. But can we make it so he grabs his wrist and he gives him a wink?
Yeah.
Like on his way out. Like, because the gambler still has to teach the guy a lesson. So he grabs the frat guy's wrist and he winks at him before he drifts off into that good sleep.
Make me a charisma roll and roll it twice.
You got it. All right. His personality is fucking +1. Let's do it. All right, we got a 14.
All right. So it's a 15 total?
14
total. I'm going to roll for him. So he stops. He stabs you. You wink, and he stops for a second. And he looks at the dagger. And that guy takes off running. Because he had a moral crisis.
The gambler got him. You've got... And as he's running, he hears the echoing, "You got to know when to hold him. When to hold him." Here's the chorus part, the little backup singer. All right, well, Gambler is the first to officially fucking croak.
Yeah, he's dying.
But he's at -3, Jeff.
He stabilizes. I'm rolling real well with this one dice.
God, hell, you can't stop them, Jeff.
But then
I'm telling you, they're
see,
gonna
but the challenge is you're going to have to drag their bodies out and then give them medical treatment.
Yeah, by the time the moon rises, too, there'll be zombies at the door to just eat my flesh. All right, that's fine. They'll do
So
it.
next up is the dwarf that's in the knife fight. Knife fight.
Yeah, let's do it.
He rolls a 16.
No, he doesn't. Stop it. Stop fudging rolls.
I'm not fudging anything.
I'm kidding. I know.
4 damage.
Oh, God. He's at -1. Wild, can you at least, after this epic fucking duel, can you give me some juicy flavors of this fight?
Yeah. So, like, you're in, like, it went from a sword fight to a straight-up knife fight. So you're, like, circling each other and doing the stab. Ha! Ha! And, like, the same beer stein that he slipped on earlier,
Yeah.
he steps on it. He steps on it, and it rolls his ankle just a minute, and he looks down, and that's all it takes.
No.
That's all it takes. And it gets him. Like, he gets him close, and the dwarf has him in his arms, like the knife fight in West Side Story.
No.
And he just whispers, "You were an honorable opponent."
And Wild spits in his face.
Just blood and spit. And he's like, "Well, that was rude. I was showing respect." And he throws him to the ground.
Where I come from, the only respect is on the road. Ugh. All right.
So
He's at -1. God damn it, Jeff.
So there's one person left.
The great Bamfarino. So how many dwarves are left? 2? 2 dwarves left?
Yeah, there's 2 dwarves left.
All right. God damn it.
You can always run.
I was just about to say, no. The great Bamfarino does not run, Jeff.
Okay, I'm just saying that's a valid strategy.
No, it's not. Not for great. Look, Bamfarino has a personality. He's like him, Lucky and Wild. They've all got personalities. They develop through this story. Bamfarino is gonna. Oh, shit. Should I run? No. I'm gonna avenge my fallen comrades. We had some good talks in that southern hallway.
All right. Well, then it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack the knife fight one who's currently holding him, and he's gonna say, "How many bullets, Chino? How many bullets?"
All right. So he takes a swing. You can roll twice.
Yeah.
Because he's distracted by honoring his fallen comrade.
All right. Oh. All right. We got a 1 and a 16. So
okay. So he hits him.
Yes! All right. What is damage on a shovel?
It is a club, I think.
It's a staff.
A staff. Okay.
Does it have magic damage?
No, it's a shovel. He hits him with a staff. You take his head off.
Do I really?
I just rolled it. Yeah, you take his head off.
How?
You
How
deal
did this
four.
happen?
You deal 4 damage, and he had 2.
Wait, I didn't roll for damage.
I rolled it.
Oh my.
So
Banfarino.
you cave in his head with just one mighty swing of your shovel. That dwarf goes down.
Chino? How many bullets?
That dwarf goes down.
Fuck yeah. Does Banfarino like immediately level up and become like a god?
Yeah, if he survives this, he might.
Holy shit. All right, so there's one dwarf left, and Banfarino's covered in blood.
One dwarf left is going to come at Bamfarino. I have to remember where.
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, he's going to come at you, take a swing. He gets a 6.
All right.
You're still in it. You got to just spin on your heels. Do a whirlwind strike.
Fucking hits me, Jeff.
Does it a 6? No, it doesn't. I thought you had a 9 AC.
Yes, it does. Oh shit! Yes, he's got 9. I'm sorry. I keep looking at their actual agility, and I was like, "Yeah, no." He spins on his heels, and Banfarino just spins, and then he turns into a shovel fucking lariat.
All right, roll me that attack.
And oh please, Jesus! And this is plus my strength, right? Let's do it, Banff. The great Banfarino rolls a 12.
That hits. Roll me a D4.
Oh shit! Oh, this is it. This is plus strength?
Yeah.
Oh my god. He rolls a 2.
Aaron.
No.
Yes. Bamfarino knocks this dwarf out and is left standing alone in this room.
You can't stop my people. Banfarino is the great Banfarino. Didn't I say he hit the home run,
He
Jeff?
did.
He hit a grand slam. And it paid for his mother's treatment.
You did.
He's got a lot at stake.
So you're now alone in this room. The shuffling that you heard from the hallway before has turned into like shouting and scraping of metal.
Okay, so in this game though, is this like do you God. All right, before just this is off the record. What is the wrestling game for N64? That's like the best one. Was it Warzone? It was an NWO game.
Attitude, I think.
The one that has the best Royal Rumble.
Oh, I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know the one you're talking about, though. I think it's No Mercy.
Yes. Is it okay? So is this game like basically No Mercy, where as soon as someone gets knocked out, like somebody else runs into the ring and takes their spot?
No. It's just that there was a thing next door, and there was a loud fight that happened.
No, I mean more characters like Rifle Sama, Avery Gray, and Ashley.
Oh
Fast.
no, you have to go back. You have to go back outside and like
You're shitting.
tell them.
You're shitting me.
So you have to make like a dash back up that hallway to the next room over where the stairs are, and then run out the stairs back out to your camp.
Oh my god, I have to do it. Like he's all alone.
But then your friends are still dying. Like you could all
What am I gonna do?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay, so I'm a ditch digger. Like this is my shit right here. So first of all, I want to take the robes off of the dwarves and try to fit them on my comrades.
Okay. I'm gonna say that
they fit on the gambler. I'm assuming
they fit on all of them. Like they fit more or less. They're pretty loose, or they're weirdly shaped because they're for dwarves, and these are not. And at least one of them's not, or 2 of them are not dwarves.
They got wide hips.
So and then as you're doing the last one, the doorway to the east, opens.
You're shitting me.
You took time to dress your friends in robes.
What was I supposed to do? Fucking sprint? All right, so is Banfarino in a robe?
No.
What?
Unless you want, if you want to put on a robe first.
I do. No, absolutely. Like Banfarino, you always dress yourself before you dress someone else. That's just safety 101.
Yeah, then he has +1 to his armor class. I'm gonna say a group of orcs come in.
Okay.
They stop and they look at you. And they stop and they have their weapons and they look at you and they look at the dwarves and they look at your friends. And one of them steps up and is just like, what happened here?
We were attacked. We were studying for blood for Zor. We were studying the text of Zorthak, and we were attacked.
So there's about there are three orcs.
Okay.
One of them wearing what is obviously like officers, like orc mercenary officers gear, and the other two to dress like grunts.
Okay.
The two grunts like try to rush you, and he puts his hands out. He like holds them back.
Okay.
Son, you have one try to tell me something that's not going to get me and my friends to murder you like we've been murdering these dwarf cult things.
Okay.
You need to find just the right words, or else I'm going to move my arms.
So they've been murdering the dwarves?
That's what he said.
Can I roll a personality check? Just like help my chances of doing this?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got +0, so he's at least got some charms.
Yeah, make that
I
roll.
want to tell you what it is, Jeff, because
I think you have to.
it's a 1. He
Okay.
literally says, fuck orcs. Like, that's the worst possible thing you could say.
Yeah. So, go ahead. I'm going to assume you're going to run right now.
God, yes. I'm making a break the way I came in.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity.
Oh, great. Banfrino's strong point is not his dexterity. He's got...
Just to, like, mad dash out of the room.
Let's do it. A fucking 1. But a 2
Seriously?
minus 1. So a fucking, like, not natural 1. But yeah, he ain't doing well.
So they, you're on the steps. You get to the steps before they, like, catch up to you. And they have their swords drawn and they've surrounded you.
Oh. Banfarino, no.
Like, you can see outside and, like, you can tell, like, your camp is nearby.
Yeah.
But you're, like, surrounded.
Oh my God, no. No. I'm gonna try, I guess, to push through the one guy and try to make it out the door.
Okay. So, make me a strength check.
Fucking.
And if you fail this, you're going to take damage.
You know I failed it. It's a 6.
Okay.
My rolls are great. My rolls are matching.
You push through, but you take 1 damage.
Oh my! All right, I got 1 health.
Yeah. So Bamfarino like collapses on the ground of the camp. The orcs follow suit, but there are now like 15 people, like staring him down.
Yeah.
Okay. So some time passes.
Okay.
It is now late evening.
Oh, mother of God.
Twilight.
Of course it is.
Like early evening. It's like 6:30.
It's like, okay, that's not bad. That's not zombie time.
So it's like just beginning to become twilight.
Are we in the summertime?
Early autumn. The leaves have changed.
Fabulous. Great.
So it's twilight. It's like early twilight.
Okay.
Light has begun to change.
All right, perfect. Okay, so Banfrino lived. Technically.
He lived.
Holy shit. And I
The
came
others
out
did
with
not.
a robe and a ceremonial dagger.
Yeah. In
Holy
fact,
shit.
let me calculate your XP.
Holy shit, the great Banfarino.
Because you technically...
What
May
a
have-
battle!
You may have technically won the funnel, and we could just continue going if you want, but...
I told you this was the group. This was it.
Yeah, Bamfarino definitely levels to level 1.
Oh, fuck yes. I got the Banff. Let's do it.
They all get... Everybody theoretically got 150 experience, and you need 100 experience to get up to level 1.
Oh my God, a grave digger. See, this is it. We started from the bottom over here.
So
All
yeah,
right.
so if you want to keep Bamfarino in the adventure or save him for a future episode,
Oh, I want to
That's
save
up to you.
him. Fuck
Okay.
that. No, I'm not risking him. He's my stallion. Like,
so he's nursing his wounds and telling the story to everyone that will listen, while 4 more sad souls attempt to enter the dungeon.
all right, and these 4 sad souls are Rifle Sama, Avery Gray, Teen Sensation, Ashley Fask, and Old Tommy C.
All right. So you enter,
All right.
and the first thing that you see is the moon on the horizon just pass through a window on the side of the foyer, and a light hits one of the sigils,
Okay.
and the others, they all start to glow green. and like the room starts to rumble as the 4 corpses stand to their feet.
Shit! I was gonna say, can I crush their heads before they start doing that? Damn it.
Well, they stand up.
Yeah.
They stand up. They turn to you, and they kneel.
Oh my god. And I say, what is the meaning? Rifle Sama stands, and he was a farmer carrying a hen. Says, what's the meaning of your needling?
They all sort of start like intoning. They begin to chant in this otherworldly way with more lucidity than a corpse that has just stood up to be able to talk. And they just start reciting. To bring a zombie to your side, give taste of grave that's been denied, and then they kneel again.
Oh shit. Did I actually do something correct?
Yeah, you did.
I think. Oh, what was it? Do I know, or is it a part of the mystery?
Yeah, you know. You actually, I'll say you know. You gave them a taste of grave that's been denied. You put grave dirt.
I fucking buried them.
You put grave dirt on them and gave them a taste of the grave that they'd been denied, and therefore now they are in your service. Because you successfully remembered that dwarven nursery rhyme.
Hell yes. And I got pets. All right, so how many are there? 3? All right, so can I, if I put my ear to the orc door again, I would say they're still back there? Or do they move?
They're gone. There's just silence behind that door.
I'm gonna go in there.
Okay, you push the stone door, and it takes all the effort of all 4 of you combined, but you can move it. It is a long hallway, about 60 feet, and it heads south. There's an open doorway at the end to a room. There's about 50 feet down, there's a doorway to the west.
All right, the first part was the direction what way? South,
it goes south. It goes south about 60 feet. At about 50 feet, there's a doorway to the west, and then there's an open doorway, like an open passage at the end of the hallway.
All right, I'm going to send my precious zomboys down the open hallway.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to, march. Like, Ashley Fask is going to be like, hey, kids, why don't you go down that open hallway?
Okay. So...
really smooth legs.
They, shamble. They shambled down the hallway. And they stand. You see them standing in the passageway, whatever that's called. That's open. I don't remember what the term is. Yeah, they're standing in the open doorway, and they're just looking around, and they turn back to you, awaiting your next command. But seemingly nothing has happened when they walked into that room.
What do you see?
They all just shrug.
All right, I keep going. I keep pushing them onward.
Okay.
I whip them a little bit. I give them a little kick in the butt.
Okay, so you walk into the room to the south?
They're still leading. They're on point, but yes.
Yeah, they're on point.
Yeah.
Okay. But you do walk into the room.
Yes. A band of peasants. By the way, this is 3 farmers and Ashley Fask is a halfling vagrant. Just to set the scene here, there's a hen, a goose, and a mule accompanying the 3 farmers.
Trotting.
Yeah. Can I say that?
I forgot there was a bunch of animals.
Yes! Are you kidding me? Tommy C, I'm going to say, is mounted on the mule with his pitchfork like a spear. So he's like a knight. He has mounted his mule, and his mule's name is Mortimer the Mule.
I forgot they had animals.
Hell yes, they have animals. I have a hen and a goose.
So I want to set the scene.
Okay.
3 zombies. A man riding a mule. Well, what's the marching order here?
Okay, so I'm going to say that it's zombies followed by Ashley Fask, halfling, vagrant, and teen sensation.
So he's creeping behind them.
He's behind them, looking over their shoulder. He's a halfling vagrant. He's living in the streets. He knows his shit.
Sure.
Then followed by Avery Gray, the farmer, who's carrying a goose. But Avery Gray has her hand over the goose's mouth, shh. And Rifle Sama has his hen. He's a farmer as well. He's taking up the rear.
Okay.
Oh, no,
and
Tommy,
then I guess
Tommy C. And then Tommy C's on his mule in the back.
Yeah. So one by one, this motley crew walks in. And so the first thing you see is a doorway A doorway and some like boxes knocked over that leads back to the meat hall where you were before. And that's in the
Okay, I want
south.
to go back and.
That's in the southwest
I'd love to
corner.
go back into the meat hall.
Okay.
All right, meat hall.
Well, let me describe the room first that you're in.
Oh, sorry.
That was so the meat hall is next door. This is the pantry that is connected to the meat hall.
Okay.
So there are shelves lined, like the pantry is still clearly in use, even if like everything else seems like ravaged.
Okay.
So there's just like stacked racks of food and things.
Can I
Pots
investigate
and
for
stuff.
like anything like out of the ordinary, magically, not detect magic wise, but like the farmers I think would know that something is not food.
Okay, make me some rolls.
Okay.
So there are 2 farmers or 3.
There are 3 farmers.
Make me 6 rolls and take the highest result.
Damn. All right, Rifle Sama's got a +2. This is int.
Yeah.
Let's do it. 6 rolls. I can just do
2 of them at a
60.
+2, the rest at whatever their bonuses are.
All right. So wow, Rifle Sama got a 21.
Okay, so what you find is that there's nothing magical in the room. There's nothing magical and nothing of a particular value. I don't want to say value. There's a lot of like finely made dwarven cuisines, like fancy breads and things.
I think Tommy C's really into that.
Yeah, okay.
And I think Mortimer kneels down and takes a nice chomp.
So you guys, I load up your bags with like gourmet cakes and things.
Yeah,
Baguettes
farmers,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, Astifask, his fucking trade good is a begging bowl, Jeff.
That bowl is full of like
Dwarven sausage.
yeah, exactly. So you now go back into the meat hall.
Yeah.
It is now empty.
What?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, fuck me. Oh God. All right. Do I hear anything? See anything? Anyone? You know.
Make me a intelligence check with your character, the highest intelligence that you've got.
All right, Ruffle Sama, do me right. 15.
Okay. You hear back the way you came up that hallway.
Yeah.
You know that doorway to the west?
Yeah.
As you were like filling up your bags with bread and stuff,
Stupid shit. Yeah. Well, I was doing the dumbest thing.
you heard like echoing moans and shuffling and things down that hallway.
Okay. And also, let it be known that I did feed the zomboys. I gave them nibbles because, like,
Sure, they got some sausage.
Yeah, Ashley Fask is a generous god.
They ate, but they ate as though somebody that doesn't quite know how to eat.
Just like pushing it into their face. And if they do manage to get it in their mouth, it just like falls right out of one of their holes.
Yeah, exactly.
And Mortimer the mule just goes. I'm assuming that's what a mule makes. I don't want to say hee haw because that's just basic. Anyway,
Yeah, so that's so the room is now empty, other than the stairs leading downward. Like you're not hearing anything, but you hear coming to the west. You hear moaning and shuffling.
All right. I'm going to go down the stairs, but the zombies are now going to take rear.
Okay. All right.
In front is definitely Tommy C. So mule is going downstairs.
All right. Yeah, that's a thing that happens. Okay. Let me do some rolls real quick.
Oh, come on.
Nothing bad. I want to see exactly what's in the room.
You triggered poison gas.
Well, let's not rule anything out just yet.
Okay.
It might happen.
Shit. Okay.
Okay. So you come down the stairs, you walk into a large rectangular room about 70 feet long, 30 feet wide.
Okay.
In the middle, there is a bubbling spring.
Okay. I am going to okay.
Oh, now let me make a few more rolls and figure some stuff out.
Okay. I feel like some jelly monster is going to encase someone if they get close to it.
I got some sweet dungeon tables that I'm rolling on. This is exciting.
Oh, hell yes.
And okay. So there is this, there's a spring. You look at it and your suspicions are confirmed.
Okay, I don't want to get too close, first of all.
Sure.
Can I say that?
You see it from across the room. You see, like, splashing and like a tentacle or two like hops up. Like there's something in the water. You can see it from a distance.
So I am good. So it's in the middle of a rectangular room.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like a It's like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Bathhouse.
It's like a
I'm kidding.
You look around the room and you can see a lot of like mining equipment. This is clearly this floor is clearly like the mines, and this is like the central work chamber that's been built around this spring, both as a way for them to get water and for them to like wash off gems and things. But something has been put into this water.
Gotcha. All right. So what I'm going to do, because so Tommy C is going to dismount from Mortimer the Mule, and he is going to slap its butt and send it on its way past the pool on the right-hand side. He's going to say, "Do me right, Mortimer. Do me right."
Yeah, it's immediately just grabbed by a tentacle. And like dragged into the water. But it then like the tentacles then like stay down for an extended period of time, presumably as it like mauls and eats this donkey.
All right, I'm gonna say the four of them make the seven of them make a break for it.
Okay, make me a.
They're gonna hug the wall. They're gonna hug the wall. Like try to keep.
Make me a dexterity.
Distance.
I'm gonna say roll twice, take the higher result because you're hugging the wall. You've described some good tactics.
Okay.
You want to beat a 12.
I thought it was busy eating a donkey.
Yeah, you are, but you don't want to attract its attention and make it think there's more food.
Okay, all right.
That's why I'm letting. That's another reason I'm letting you roll twice and take the higher result.
So we're basically moving silently.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Come on. Oh, 16.
Okay. Yeah, you succeed.
The first one was a 2.
You passed by it.
Yes.
So there are There are 3 doors. There are open passageways to the north and west, and then there's a doorway to the south.
There's always a doorway to the fucking south. All right. I'm gonna go in the doorway to the south. But I wanna do my thing. I wanna Scooby Doo this shit.
Okay.
They put their ear to the door.
Okay.
Tommy C is very upset.
I can imagine.
Yeah, he like cannot stop crying. And he's like he's talking and blabbering a lot to the zombies, like, and I got him when he was just a calf and he was my favorite. And the zombies are just
So they're scratching against the door. And like pounding.
Okay.
To the door to the south.
That's what I hear?
Yeah.
All right, I am not going to go that way. Well, you said there was to the west and north?
Yeah.
Let's head. And you said they're open passageways,
yeah.
Right? I'm going to send the zomboys through them. I'm going to put 1 zomboy in the front and 2 in the rear.
To the west or north?
To the west.
Okay, you come upon a hallway. About 90 feet long, 10 feet wide. It curves off to the west on both sides. There's a doorway on the far end to the south. On the walls, you can see that this is clearly like I said, this is clearly the mines.
Yeah.
So like the walls are pockmarked with pickaxe marks. Like this is clearly the area of the mines where they're literally hitting things with picks.
Okay, I want Ashley Fast, Halfling Vagrant. I think so I guess intelligence would be... I want them to see if there's any like poison fumes or anything, like it's a mine.
Okay.
So Rifle Sama is smart as shit.
Sure, make me that roll. Roll twice.
14.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we're off.
It's a mine. Right. I mean, it smells like death. It smells like death, but there's nothing poisonous.
Okay. So I continue down. There's 2 zomboids one in the front, 2 in the back.
Okay. Are you going north or south?
Let's head north.
Okay. There are 2. It breaks to the west in 2 separate points. There are effectively 2 tunnels to the west. You follow either one. You follow. You find like a similar tunnel. It's sort of a circle. Okay. And it's been being like hollowed out on both sides. So there's a series of tunnels. So what you find is there's a doorway to the north at the far end of this tunnel.
All right. I'm heading through.
Okay.
Still one front, two in the back, zomboys, and Avery Gray's got that goose clutched tight, and Rifle Sama kind of holds the hen over his head like he's ready to throw it.
Okay. What you find is almost What you find is almost a like filing cabinet, so to speak.
Okay.
Or like a room full of cabinets, so to speak. Like records, mining reports, that kind of thing.
So it's like an office.
Yeah. There's something inside. Let me roll exactly for what it is.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what it is.
Right. Do the animals pick up on anything in here? Like, do they, like, I got a goose and a hen, and I gotta say, a goose is a pretty perceptive animal.
Roll me an intelligence check with 2. As you're, like, moving towards this room.
Okay. You said intelligence check?
Yeah.
Okay. I got an 11.
Okay. They start freaking out the moment you, like, come towards this room.
Oh, shit.
You open the door, and you're greeted by an elderly dwarf in much nicer robes than the ones that you saw earlier.
Okay.
He turns and looks at you, and, like, he's looking through these files and, like, scrolls and things, and he looks up at you. You're not supposed to be here. I'm sorry, hold on, I gotta get in character real quick, and he starts, like, brushing his face. He starts, like, waving wind on his face, and he's like, hold on. He does, like, a stretch. Behold the wizard Zorthak!
Oh, shit!
How was that? Was that good? Was that, like, a good... Did I get you?
Tommy C says it wasn't bad. It could have been better.
All right, well, I'm going to murder you and turn you into zombies now, so it's all good.
All right. Avery Gray releases Mochi the goose, and it's time for battle.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah, let's go. Because I still got 3 zomboys. Don't forget.
All right.
Party of 7. Let's go.
Let me write down his stats right quick.
Yeah, let me roll some inities. All right. Fusama is not swift. Oh, Christ. All right. That's not good. Well, Avery, she's got a... It's not good at all. Teen Sensation Ashley Fask. We got... It's not good at all. What the flippin' fuck? Tommy C, though. Fucking... Hey, there we go. And now, what is the what's dexterity of zomboys? I'm assuming minus God knows what.
-1. -1.
Okay. So Tommy C got a fit. My highest numbers are we'll call them Zomboy 1, Zomboy 2, or no, just give them names. Why don't we just give them names? Wouldn't that be easier?
Yeah.
All right. So their names are Blurg.
Blurg. What does Blurg have?
Blurg. Oh, they're like armed. Oh,
I mean, like, what is like? Give me all of your initiatives in order from highest to lowest, so I can write them down here.
Okay. So Tommy C got a 15. Blurg got a 14. Candace got a 9, but so did Ashley Fask.
Okay.
Then Avery Gray is a 7.
You said Candace got a 9. Ashley got a 9.
Yes, Avery Gray is a 7.
Avery's got a 7.
Patches rolled a mighty 5. Patches the Zomboy.
Okay.
And Rifle Sama got a 0.
All right. So Tommy goes first.
All right.
Zorthak is crackling with arcane energies as he is now tapping into his inner demon.
God, are you serious? All right.
The mad necromancer Zorthak.
Okay, so this room. So it's just full of scrolls and filing cabinets and stuff.
Yeah. It was like an account. It was like an administrative room that he's taken up as his like scroll storing room.
All right, so Tommy C, I'm going to throw the bones on this one, and I'm going to try to go into a file cabinet and read a scroll. Okay,
make me an intelligence roll.
All right.
Can you justify rolling twice or not?
Tommy C heard the tale of Wild the Powerful and his...
Get out of here with that. You roll once.
Damn it. Yeah, no, it was a very terrible justification. All right, that's not bad. 16.
I'm going to say he finds a scroll.
Yeah.
He reads it. Let me find out exactly what it does.
Oh god, it's gonna be like, his penis boils.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. No, that's not what happened.
I want to remind you that every single party member smells like delicious dwarven food.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That may charm. Is it Zarthak?
Zorthak.
Zorthak, the necromancer.
Oh god. Oh god, you cast fireball. Oh god, it fills this entire room with fire. Oh god.
What do I roll for damage?
Everyone rolls a reflex save.
Holy shit, no! All of them are so bad at that. Alright, Rifle Sama.
Everyone rolls okay, everyone takes 3 damage.
Oh,
they have to save to resist taking 6.
Holy shit balls! Alright, Rifle Sama's down for the count. He's at -1. So wait, can we talk about how Tommy C might shoot fireball before this happens?
Yeah.
Like can you describe how the fuck this happened?
So he just grabs the first scroll he can find. He unfurls it. Zorthak sees the scroll and yells, "Don't do that!" And by then he has read the incantation on it.
Yeah.
And a flame erupts from the scroll that just fills the room, and in a flash, it is just smoldering metal and burning scroll paper, and everyone is burning. No one can tell what's going on. Zorthak's robe.
Is Tommy C burning?
Everyone is burning.
Oh no!
Zorthak's burning. He's still up, but he's burning.
All right, so that was a pretty successful roll.
Are any of your people still alive?
Avery Gray is still kicking. Ashley Fask and Rifle Sama are down. Tommy C is still up.
Patches is down.
Whoa, Patches, no.
Patches is down. Blurg is also down.
Shit, not Candace too.
Candace is also down.
Shit! My zomboys and girl.
All burned.
My zombies. Shit.
So Zorthak is his skin is burned. He has no beard or eyebrows or hair left. Great. And he's like, "You have disgraced me. You know how dwarven beards work."
I guess Avery Gray kind of is like, "Yeah, I guess so."
Zorthak.
All right.
Conjures magical lightning and opens fire on Tommy C. Oh shit!
Good? Is it good in my favor, Jeff?
No. Oh shit!
Hey, I might resist it. His stamina is pretty fucking high.
Oh no, this was an attack, and he rolled a 17. He got a 22 on attack.
Well, Tommy C's armor class is actually 22, so...
Well, then it still hits. You need 23.
God damn it.
He takes 12 damage.
All right, so Tommy C, I'm pretty sure he's not going to survive with his 1 health that's left.
Tommy C is flat out dead. He's not even dying. He took 12 damage. It's just literally there's a flash, and there's just boots. There's not even anything left to mourn. Okay,
well, I will say, in this scenario, did Rifle Sama's or Avery Gray's hen survive? A hen and a goose. Did the pets survive?
No.
Oh, fuck. This is the worst. All right, so it's Avery Gray's turn.
Yep. Is Ashley Fask dead?
Oh, Ashley Fask is a 0.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a 0.
Rifle Sama alive?
Nope. He's in -1.
All right, then it's 1-on-1.
All right, Avery Gray. So Avery Gray is just gonna. How hurt is Zarthak right now? How does he look?
He looks
he's just burnt.
He's pretty badly burnt. I mean, he is struggling to stand. It took a lot of his energy to fire off that attack.
So is he looking at Tommy C? Is this a kind of sneak attack opportunity, or is this just...
make me a stealth roll? Oh, and I'll give you advantage for that because shit has gone down.
Yeah,
things have gone badly.
All right, I got a 14.
Okay, Yeah, that's a success. So roll twice in an attack, take the higher result.
All right, so Avery Gray is going to climb up on top of a filing cabinet and position her pitchfork like a spear,
Okay.
just right down on his fucking neck.
Well, in that
All
case,
right,
I'm not even going to ask you to roll. That's going to be a saving throw on his part.
Why?
Because you snuck around him and you're like just shoving a thing, so it's on him to dodge it more than it's on for you to hit him.
Okay.
D10.
I should have just attacked.
No, you actually did really well. You hit him for 4.
Avery plunges it into his neck and goes, "This one's for
leg.
Mochi."
The thing falls over on his leg and it like crushes his leg. And he's like,
Filing cabinet?
yeah. And he's like, he can't stand up now, but he's like not happy.
Yeah, I'm still behind him though, right? So he can't. So he's pinned.
Yeah, so he rips his leg out of the socket
Fuck.
just to like look at you, but that's his turn.
Oh shit.
So you've got one last shot.
All right, Avery Gray. What do I want to do? I gotta finish this motherfucker off right here, right now. Let's go. She's just gonna plunge this shit right into him.
Okay.
Give him the old pokey.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh, a 19.
You
Oh
him.
my god. 18 plus 1. Avery fucking Hustlecat Gray.
You stab him. You stab him with the trident. He dies. You have killed
Holy
Zorthak
shit.
the Necromancer.
Oh my god. Avery Gray, you survived and killed a fucking wizard.
Now she just has to get out of the dungeon.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Zorthak, tell me about what he's wearing.
He is wearing tattered robes. Like they crumble to ash in your hand.
Okay, what about like a weapon?
He has no weapon because he was just using his hands to shoot lightning.
Okay.
But he does have a really beautiful amulet.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
Definitely pocket that.
Let me tell you about this amulet.
Is it a fast travel amulet that teleports me to the beginning of any dungeon?
No, it is not.
Damn it. Avery Gray, bloodthirsty as fuck. Can I heal? Like, can I take a short rest? Like, lock the door and sleep?
You
I want to
can.
stabilize my people. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to, they can't wake up, right? I can't, heal them like that.
Well, Tommy C is ashen boots.
Oh, Tommy sees ashen boots.
He is wearing. So Zorthak is wearing a beautiful anklet,
Ooh.
like an ankle chain.
Nice. Is it made of puka shells?
It is plated with silver.
Ooh.
No, it is plated with it's plated with silver, and it is adorned with purple garnet gemstones.
All right. That's my favorite color. I'm going to take that off his bloodied ankle and just clip it on.
Yeah, it is extremely rare and valuable. You've actually heard tales. This is the heart of Dunehaven.
Oh my. All right. So, I want Avery Gray to get out.
Okay.
I went quite a way to get to this point. That's the problem. Is like I'm deep in the belly of the whale right now.
Yeah.
Unless I find some like elevator. Is there an elevator?
There's not an elevator.
All right, I'm going to do a more thorough investigation of this room.
Okay. Make me an intelligence. Roll twice
it,
because you
boss.
have time, but you
Yeah,
hear
I got
shuffling.
nothing.
You do hear shuffling coming from down the various hallways of this.
Are you shitting me? 16. Oh.
Okay. What you find?
Scroll of teleport. Scroll of teleport. Scroll of teleport.
Let me see what you find.
Oh, God.
You find some scrolls. You find 4 scrolls. See what they do.
Come on, Avery. Come on, girl.
See what they do.
I'd like it make it canon, by the way, that this is my Avery Gray and not a general statement on Avery Gray.
What is
Just for the Hustle Cat canon.
calling forth the able servant?
Oh, shit.
I've got to roll all the spells to see what you get.
Oh, okay. I don't cast them right away, right?
Sure,
I'm just
no.
identifying like Deckard Cain is. I gave him the Deckard, and he's like,
Oh, this is summon servant.
Yeah. Okay. One more. Ooh, okay. I think that she gets out. Because she finds some wicked spells.
Okay.
Calling forth the able servant. It summons a spirit that is powerful and strong as an ogre.
What?
It's like an unseen servant that is supremely strong and terrifying.
So it can like carry me out like an officer and a gentleman.
Kind of.
Or like punch through the ceiling. That's too much, right?
Well, you also have the golden pick of the miner, which destroys walls.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, she gets out. Because she also summons an army of clay soldiers. She finds some fucking spells in here.
I mean, let it be known that Avery Gray is very good at wizardry.
Becomes a wizard when she levels up, which she definitely just did.
Oh, has to become a wizard now. Holy fuck.
So of the 8 people that went into the dungeon, 2 of them emerge. A noble fighter in the Bamferino. And a noble wizard and a cunning wizard in Avery Gray.
God damn.
They go back and life is not great in Etzel Fritz, but for a time, with the money generated from the heart of Dunhaven, it is okay.
Oh my god. Fucking.
And that's Dungeon Crawl Classics.
Fucking did it. I can't believe it.
And that's game.
Holy shit! That was incredibly successful.
That was successful. I was very impressed with that.
Oh god, that was really hard. I had to sacrifice everything.
You had to sacrifice, what, 6 people, a donkey, two birds, 3 zombies.
I took so much off for Avery and Bam. Over 2. So he was like the final boss?
Yeah.
Holy shit. And I just stumbled upon him?
Yeah.
What? Holy shit. Yeah, what about the other 4 people? They're just like, oh well. Guess I'll go back to being a wizard's apprentice, a baker, a dwarven herder, and a gravedigger.
Yeah, he goes back and he digs graves.
Fuck.
That's what happens to him.
Alright. Holy shit. And Bamferino now, we got a fighter and a fucking wizard.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was very successful.
Oh, that was fun.
Goddamn right it was fun.
That was great.
Now they must be saved for future games.
Yes.
The Tales of Avery Gray and fucking Bamferino.
Oh. Aaron, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, no problem, Jeff. It was mine.
Where can people find you on the social media?
Oh, God. You can find me at... Let me actually find my other Twitter, Jeff. Because I don't want to make that one a thing. Just at Aaron_Catano at Twitter.
Aaron Catano, thank you so much for coming on the show. And if there's nothing else, I'm going to throw it over to me in the future so that he can wrap up the show. Take it, future me. Thanks, past me. And thanks again to Aaron for coming on the show. That was a blast. I loved that. If you'd like to hire Aaron for your singing and voice acting needs, which you should because he's amazing, he can be reached at aaroncatano2@gmail.com. He can also be followed on Twitter at Aaron_Catano. And as a side note, I'd like to add, Avery Gray and the Bamferino will return. Party of One is produced by Jeff Stormer and Jen Frank. This episode edited by Jeff Stormer. All music for the show comes from the song Infinite Lives by Mega Ran, featuring the D&D Sluggers. If you're interested in coming onto the show, shoot me an email at partyofonepodcast@gmail.com. I'm always looking for cool new people to play cool new games with. Until next time, party people, thanks for listening, and remember, every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. Because every hand's a winner, and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep.
Never gonna die.